75 గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవాల్లో ఈసారి అద్భుతమైనటువంటి ఒక వాతావరణం ఆవిష్కృతమైంది. అందరూ కూడా నారీ శక్తి అనే ఒక విధానంతో, ఆ నారీ శక్తి అనే నినాదంతో ఈ గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవాల్లో అందరికీ కూడా మహిళలకే ప్రాధాన్యత లభించింది. ఈ నేపథ్యంలో ఢిల్లీ పోలీసు సంబంధించి 48 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత కిరణ్ బేడి ఆ రోజుల్లో ఢిల్లీ పోలీసు కాంటిజెంట్కి ఆమె లీడ్ చేసి నాయకత్వం వహించి జన్పథ్ ఈ కర్తవ్య పథులు అంటే ఆ రోజుల్లో దాన్ని రాజ్పథ్ అంటారు. అయితే ఇప్పుడు కొత్తగా ఈ గవర్నమెంట్ కర్తవ్య పథ్ అని ఆ మార్గానికి పేరు పెట్టింది. రాష్ట్రపతి భవన్ నుంచి ఇండియా గేట్ వరకు చేసే ఈ పెరేడ్లో ఢిల్లీ పోలీసుకు ఈసారి ఐపీఎస్ ఆఫీసర్గా ఉన్నటువంటి అంటే డిఏఎన్పి ఢిల్లీ అంటే కేంద్ర పాలిత ప్రాంతాల్లో వీళ్ళు మాత్రం పనిచేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఆ చెందినటువంటి ఐపీఎస్ ఆఫీసర్ శ్వేతా సుగదన్ ఈసారి నాయకత్వం వహించారు. అందరూ కూడా మహిళలే ఆ కాంటిజెంట్లో. గతంలో కిరణ్ బేడి నాయకత్వం వహించినప్పుడు ఆమె పెరేడ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇటు పురుషులు ఉన్నారు, మహిళలు ఉన్నారు. అయితే ఈసారి శ్వేతా సుగదన్ లీడ్ చేసినటువంటి కాంటిజెంట్లో అందరూ కూడా 144 మంది కూడా మహిళలే. కానిస్టేబుల్స్ ఉన్నారు, ఇన్స్పెక్టర్స్ ఉన్నారు, వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఆ కాంటిజెంట్లో భాగంగా ఉన్నారు. ఇది కాకుండా బ్రాస్ బ్యాండ్ అని ఢిల్లీ పోలీస్ చెందినదే మరొక కాంటిజెంట్ ఉంది. ఆ కాంటిజెంట్లో 88 మంది మహిళలు ఉన్నారు. ఆ కాంటిజెంట్కి ఒక సబ్ ఇన్స్పెక్టర్ లీడ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అయితే ఈసారి ఈ ఢిల్లీ పోలీసు సంబంధించి 144 మందితో కూడినటువంటి కాంటిజెంట్కి అంటే ఒక సమూహం గ్రూప్కి ఐపీఎస్ ఆఫీసర్గా ఉన్నటువంటి శ్వేతా సుగదన్ నాయకత్వం వహించి పెరేడ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆమె యొక్క అనుభవాలు ఏంటి, ఆమె ఏ రకంగా ఈ ఈ పెరేడ్లో పాల్గొన్న తర్వాత ఆమెకున్నటువంటి మనోభావాలు ఏంటో తెలుసుకుందాం. మేడం, వెరీ 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 కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్. I know that you feel very proud because you led the contingent and you participate on Kartavya Path. How do you feel now?
I'm very happy. Finally, the efforts have been fulfilled. So we were able to give a good performance. So I am very happy, and the contingent is also very excited.
So, exciting, but when you were marching on the Kartavya Path, what are the feelings you had?
So to be very frank, I advise my contingent also to take every rehearsal as just a rehearsal, not to be so excited, not to be too nervous, so that it does not hamper our performance. So I personally do not feel anything different. It's just like another rehearsal.
You tell me, madam, that there is a selection process. How many people have been enrolled to be selected, and how the training went on?
So basically, this is for the first time that Delhi Police has an all-female contingent and an all-female band. So Delhi Police had not prepared such a contingent before, so it was a very new process for every one of us. So the entire process had begun almost in the month of July. So that was when the entire females of the newer batches were called to the battalion for the selection process, for the training process. So there was since no one had been a part of the Republic Day contingent before, so the training was also really hard, training them from beginning. And it was the same with the band. Last year Delhi Police had a female pipe band but not the brass band. So the entire process of training the brass band was also a meticulous task. But then with all the hard work and all the support of the senior officers, so by the month of December, the contingent was almost ready, and the band.
Daily, how many hours went for this training exercise?
So initially, it used to start with 2-3 hours of practice. Initially, the contingent started practicing on every weeks. Then it became harder, and by the end, we used to practice for 4-5 hours a day.
When did you know that you are leading the contingent? Because there is a selection process. Initially, you might have not been knowing this. So when did you come to know that you are leading the contingent?
So by the end of December, it was almost clear that I would be leading the contingent.
Is there any special test for that?
No, it was because I had already had an experience last year. I had led the all-male contingent last year. So it was in the light of that experience that I was called for the parade this year also. So it is mostly because of my experience, prior experience.
Okay, now the government is giving a theme theme of this year 75th Republic Day, Nari Shakti. So all so many contingents were filled with women, and even flight also, the pilots given the show. So how do you feel the entire Nari Shakti? What is your opinion?
So basically, this is for the first time that such a huge female participation is happening in the Kartavya Path. So the entire practice sessions, it was all filled with a new energy, because most of them were marching on the Kartavya Path for the very first time. And the entire experience is really, it's very heart touching every time. So Kartavya Path itself is very enchanting for anyone who marches on it. So the experience was really nice. When we interacted with other contingent commanders, other contingents also, they were also very excited to be part of the Republic Day parade. This is one day on which the nation celebrates, the entire nation celebrates. So to be present on the Kartavya Path, to march in front of the VVIPs on the Kartavya Path, that itself is a matter of huge pride. So I feel that this initiative will inspire the coming generations also. And I hope that many more women and girl children, they dare to join the uniform services.
Okay, then what is your ambition? Because now you have achieved IPS officer. What is your target? What is your ambition?
So basically, since I am a very new officer, I am 2019 batch, very recently posted in Delhi. So my entire focus is to learn the work meticulously and to deliver what is assigned to me. That is.
Then what is your family background? How many siblings, and what is your father and mother?
So I am from Kerala. I am from a district called Thrissur in Kerala. So I am a 2019 batch Akmud cadre officer. My father is retired from the postal department. He is Mr. K.S. Sugdan, and he is currently practicing as an advocate. And my mother is working in the LIC as an assistant. I have two younger sisters. One of them is pursuing a PhD in political science in Hyderabad Central University, and the other is doing her journalism from Lady Shri Ram College, Delhi.
Okay, madam, the entire euphoria and ambience when you are marching. So generally, what are the thoughts coming into your mind?
So basically, marching and parade, that is part of discipline inculcating mechanism in the forces. But then Kartavya Path, as I've already told, it always enchants. So especially during the Republic Day, when the entire ambience is filled with patriotism. So to march on the Kartavya Path on 26 January is it's always very, very wonderful. So today also I had the same feeling. Marching on the Kartavya Path is always really beautiful. Last year also I had this experience, and fortunately this year again I got this experience. So I cherish this moments.
Okay. Did you ever think that I would be someday, because you just only 4 years back only you are appointed as officer in Delhi. So did you ever come to your mind that I would be someday that I will lead the contingent?
So basically I am a person who was never part of NCC or NSS, so I have never been part of the Republic Day parade even in my school days or college days. I have just watched the parade on TV. So but then even at that point of time I used to feel very happy and I used to love the parades. But I've never thought that I will someday march on Kartavya Path leading a contingent. So the chances are also very less because I am belonging to the Akmud cadre, and luckily I was posted in Delhi, not in some other union territory, and I got this opportunity. So it was a matter of chance that I got this opportunity.
So did you ever witness the parade? Because for the last 4 years you have been in Delhi. So did you ever witness?
No, I was posted in Delhi from 2022. So I have not got a chance to witness any parade because I was posted in October 2022. October and January 23 I led the parade, and January 24 again I led the parade. So I have never witnessed it from the dais. I have just been part of the parade.
Do you recall your school days? So did you ever? When did you come that I should become an IPS officer or otherwise in IAS officer?
So I have done my schooling from Carmel High Secondary School in my district only, Thrissur. So the school was very supportive. Civil services was my childhood dream, but IPS was my second option, and I ended up in IPS. After my first option was IAS, but then I ended up in IPS. But then once I got into IPS, I started loving the job.
And then when did you come to your mind that I should become some All India Services officer or otherwise IAS or IPS?
So civil services was my childhood dream. So it was since Kerala has a very service oriented culture, so service sector prevails more in Kerala. So my parents are also government servants. My grandfather was also in a government department. So that being into government service was just in the family. So and then I heard from my grandfather in very childhood days that there is someone called the collector. So it just was a childhood dream. But then after, I have never pursued it since till my college. So it was after college that I began serious preparation. But then civil services was my childhood dream.
Being a participant, I mean, in the march, but you can't enter. You couldn't get any chance to watch the entire parade. So how would you think of that?
So since I am posted in Delhi, I hope that in years to come I will be able to witness the parade. May not be as part of a audience, maybe part of the arrangement duty will be here in Kartavya Path. So as long as we are in Delhi or I get posting in Delhi, then there will be chances to witness the parade.
What are the challenges you have experienced as an IPS officer?
So basically, so far my posting in Delhi has been really good. The seniors have been really supportive. Challenges initially it was language, because I am from Kerala. So initially language was a real issue, but then slowly I picked up language. Now it's fine. So and then there are some cultural issues from Kerala, from North India. Food is different. The thought processes are sometimes different. So everything, since it is a new place, that was the entire challenge. But then now, since it's already been almost 2 years, now I am very well adapted to the culture and.
See, madam, that I hope that definitely, surely that you will feel proud about leading a contingent, because after 48 years, Kiran Bedi led the contingent, and then only Sweta Sugadan. So, how do you feel when you compare with Kiran Bedi and Sweta Sugadan?
So I am no one to compare with Kiran Bedi ma'am. She is a stalwart. So I am thankful to my seniors actually for trusting me with this contingent last year. Because last year it was a male contingent, so I was given this chance to lead a male contingent last year. So that was the entire support of the senior officers who trusted me with that task, because I was very new at that point of time to the cadre. This year, since it was a female contingent and I had a previous experience, so it was not a difficult task for the seniors, also for me as well, because already I had done it once. But last year I would say it was because of my senior support that I got this opportunity, and I feel very privileged to be part of the Delhi Police contingent, to lead the Delhi Police contingent on the 26th January.
Do you have any other extracurricular activities when you are in school or otherwise college, sports, music or something like that, or only studies?
So no, I was very, very fond of so many extracurricular activities. I was part of the orchestra team. I play mridangam. I sing little bit. So I was part of group music and everything. So we have Kalolsavam in Kerala. There are state level youth festival competitions, जिसमें I have participated. So also I was in sports. I was also part of my volleyball team. So yeah.
Any mountaineering kind of thing, or parachute jumping kind of any adventurous sports?
So adventure, I was not an adventurous person till I joined the National Police Academy. So whatever adventure I have done is part of the academy training days actually, which is part of the academy training.
Madam, since it is a Vanita channel completely run by women and our executive editor and all other staff also women, and what is the message to our Vanita channel audiences, women in general, and what is your most previous thing?
So I feel that at this point of time, there is no avenue where women cannot venture into. Women have almost been part of every walks of life and every walks of career options that are available. So I hope that since this parade was based on the theme of Nari Shakti, I sincerely hope that this will inspire many children and many young girls out there to join the uniform services, because there is still a glass ceiling existing in terms of females being part of the uniform services. So I hope that this will inspire so many girls, and I would love to see that because of this initiative that some females or women feel empowered to join the uniform services. That will be really a very happy moment.
Could you please greet all our audiences, that Vanita channel?
I wish the entire audience of the Vanita channel a very happy Republic Day and a very great life ahead.
మొత్తానికి శ్వేతా సుగదన్ ఎంతో గర్వంగా తాను ఈ రకంగా 48 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత ఒక ఢిల్లీ మహిళా కాంటిజెంట్ దాంట్లో ఆఫీసర్స్, ఇన్స్పెక్టర్స్, హెడ్ కానిస్టేబుల్స్ అందరూ ఉంటారు. అలాంటి కాంటిజెంట్ 144 మందితో ఉన్నటువంటి కాంటిజెంట్కు లీడ్ చేయటం, అదేవిధంగా కర్తవ్య పదపై మార్చ్ చేస్తూ ఆ పెరేడ్లో పాల్గొనటం చాలా గర్వంగా ఉంది. తన అనుభవాలను కూడా నెమరు వేసుకున్నారు. స్కూల్ డేస్లో అనేకమైనటువంటి కార్యక్రమాల్లో కూడా పాల్గొన్నారు. మ్యూజిక్, అదేవిధంగా సంగీతం, పాట పాడటం, ఇలాంటి అనేకమైనటువంటి ఎక్స్ట్రా కరికులర్ యాక్టివిటీసే కాకుండా ఐపీఎస్ ఆఫీసర్ అయిన తర్వాత ఒక ఈ ఐపీఎస్ ఆఫీసర్గా, ఒక పోలీస్ అధికారిగా ఈ ప్రొఫెషన్ని దాన్ని అభిమానించడం ప్రారంభించాను అన్న అంశాన్ని కూడా చెప్తున్నారు. మొత్తంగా చూసినట్లయితే ఒక ధీర వనితగా ఆమె ఒక బెస్ట్ ఆఫీసర్గా ఉండాలని కూడా వనిత టీవీ నుంచి కూడా we all wish you, madam, that you should become a very good officer in the coming days. అండ్ ఆ రకంగా తనకున్నటువంటి అభిప్రాయాన్ని వనితా టీవీతో పంచుకోవటం కూడా జరిగింది. మొత్తంగా we all wish శ్వేతా సుగదన్ అనే ఐపీఎస్ ఆఫీసర్ ఢిల్లీ ఈ మొత్తం పెరేడ్లో నారీ శక్తిలో ఆమె ఒక ప్రతినిధిగా పాల్గొనడం కూడా మనందరికీ కూడా గర్వకారణం. మొత్తంగా ఈ 75వ గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవాల్లో ఒక వినూత్నమైన రీతిలో మహిళలందరూ కూడా తమ శక్తి సామర్థ్యాలను ప్రదర్శించడం జరిగింది. ఆ మేరకు భారతదేశం మహిళలకు ఎంత ప్రాధాన్యతనిస్తుందో అన్న అంశాన్ని కూడా ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా తెలిసేందుకు ఇదొక ఈ యొక్క సంఘటన, ఈ గణతంత్ర దినోత్సవాలు కూడా ఒక గొప్ప వేదికగా మారింది. ప్రసాద్, వనితా టీవీ,